Welcome, fellow dreamers.
It's art challenge time!
It is indeed art challenge time. And today we're going to be doing another trendy-ish art challenge, but it's also kind of our own thing because nobody quite set it as a challenge yet.
I suppose we're setting it as one now.
Yeah? Yeah, I guess, okay, we are setting this as an art challenge. So, we're gonna explain some things really quick. Have you ever heard of open species or closed species? Basically, open species, you kind of create your own species, usually a splice between two animals or an animal and an object.
Just to name a few: ghost dogs, ghost dogs, ghost dogs, ghost dogs, water dogs, sushi dogs, usually it's a dog.
I can't
Rainbow
remember.
raptors, was that one?
But anywho, yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be making our own open species. So we have our own little world kind of made up for these species to live in. And we thought this would be a good way to kind of engage our community, especially because we're having a hard time getting engagement naturally and organically on YouTube. So we invite anybody to partake in this challenge too. You can create your own and join in the world, or maybe just make your own content with yours. If you don't feel like waiting for us to build the world. But this was actually loosely inspired by somebody's closed species, but not quite. And I'm not gonna say who or what the species was because, I'll be real with you, she's pretty aggressive.
Basically, the only thing stopping us from just saying fuck you and making our own anyway.
Yeah, she's like insanely aggressive. Not somebody you want to give a lot of attention to. So, anyways, it's gonna be an open species, and they're gonna be, for now, we're calling them chakra stars. But they're gonna be a mix between, mine and Adama's Zodiacs. Which, we have the same Zodiac, so, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a mix between opposing Zodiacs, like, one side's a star sign, one side's the year Chinese Zodiac. So, we have made these scorpion rat hybrids, and we are basically turning our shared chakras into Zodiac spliced, open species. Now, you can do the same thing we did and make them scorpion rats if you want. You can use a different animal if you want, different Zodiac splices if you want. Really the only rule is that they have to be based off of your chakras. Or otherwise they won't really fit into the chakra star category, but other than that, you can really do whatever you want. Be kind to each other.
I think we should put it has to be Zodiac splices in the rules, or based off of a Zodiac, just so we kind of keep the star
Yeah,
part in.
you're probably right about that. Okay. Here's the rules. They must be based off your chakras. You can name them whatever you want, but they have to be based off of your chakras. You can use more obscure chakras. We just didn't want to draw a whole lot, so we just did the basic ones. Yeah, they can, and they must be based off of Zodiac. They must be based off of a Zodiac sign or a splice of Zodiac signs. So, yeah, I mean, you can wait until we've built the world that they're supposed to reside in, or you can just kind of make your own content with them. Let us know, though, because we do want to see what you make. Want to build a sense of community here, you know. But yeah, it's all free. Just be nice to each other, respectful to each other, nice and respectful to us. Other than that, we don't really care what you do. But yeah, we basically, we did make them all rats with scorpion features, but, we did, we did take extra care to make different rat breeds and different scorpion breeds that kind of correspond with the rat breed. Which, I didn't know there were so many different breeds of rats. I mean, I knew that there were different color patterns, but I didn't know they actually had breeds and named the breeds. But, yeah, the first one is based off of, the crown chakra. So we just did since the crown chakra is white, we just did your standard white rat with red eyes. And, gave it the tail and claws of an emperor scorpion. Since crown chakra. The second rat, I can't remember what it was called, but it was a striped, I think it was like a desert striped rat. Which,
I think the name was more complicated than that.
yeah, I can't remember. But it's really cute. It's a little rat, and he's got, like, chipmunk stripes. And he had, like, really long legs, and I kind of wish I'd incorporated those long legs. Thankfully, since we used a kawaii art style, I was able to freehand most of this in, and, it still took 2 hours to draw, but we had a good Netflix show to binge.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, anywho. So, this one is the third eye chakra, so, and, you know, to mix in with the striped mouse or rat, we, added a striped-tailed scorpion characteristics. We chose for the throat, we chose a Dumbo rat, and the blue scorpion, which turns blue when you shine a black light on it. For the heart chakra, we chose the, Sphinx, rat, which, we didn't know they came in Sphinx, so that's pretty cool. And we did, you're gonna see it later when we color it in, but we did add some, pink and green coloration in a certain way to make it look like it was see-through, because that's what the Sphinx rat almost looks like. And, I think we put Deathstalker characteristics on that one. That was a Deathstalker, wasn't it?
I think so.
Anywho, Solar Plexus is probably my personal favorite. But,
Solar Plexus, is best boy, let's face it.
I will say all the rats are, I don't want to say androgynous, but they're intersex, so they go by they, them pronouns. Anywho, Solar Plexus is, as I said him by accident, or sorry about that, is based off of a, I forgot what this rat was called, but they're beige and have a cute little diamond on their face pattern. But I based the scorpion off the Vinegroon, or the whip scorpion, which is why this is the only one that has a whip tail, almost close, identical to a rat tail. As opposed to the others having scorpion tails. For root chakra, I made I just chose a spotted rat, which I think are called fancy rats, and a fat tail scorpion. And I'm writing their names down, so I'm probably not going to go over their names, but, that's the sacral chakra. For the root chakra, however, I chose a Rex rat, which are known to be fluffy and chose the Desert Hairy Scorpion to mesh it with. And last but not least, for the ground scorpion, I chose a flat rock scorpion. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment,
subscribe for Spiritual Pride. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on TikTok, click the little bell. Or, no, follow us for Spiritual Pride. Click the bell if you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah, the screen might be black for a bit, but I think it's still recording. But yeah, until next time, fellow dreamers.
Bye!